Hello everyone, this is 201A on Scratch, and today I'll be showing you how I speedrun Guiding Hearts. So for quite some time I've been trying to get an under 10 minute speedrun. I haven't got it to work so far, but right now I'll just be showing you how to do it. So as you can see from my Bandicam folder, I've done this way too many times. So yeah, I'm not going to have a perfect run playing, but at least it will show you how to do it. Also, excuse the subpar narration. I don't have a script or anything, I'm just talking. So if you're super worried about what time you're at, then I think it's usually like 20 seconds at best to this stage. I know this one, as soon as you climb the ladder, it should be at about 30 seconds. And if you want to do the speed run, if you get to this stage and it's under 40 seconds, I'd say just restart, because I mean, you're not going to get a good run if that's the case. So, Cursed Wraith. For those of you who can't already tell, this video is intended for people who have already beaten the game before. I will be spoiling everything if you haven't, and I'll also be talking to you like you already know how to beat the Cursed Wraith, because, I mean, not all of his magic attacks are blockable, only one of them is. So, for the purposes of the speed run, I usually only let the Cursed Wraith do one attack. It used to be not possible to do this, however, the Cursed Wraith actually has been nerfed. Same with the Prehistoric Crocodile, so if you played the game before the nerf, it will actually be slightly easier. So, what I do next is go to the Fighter of Corruption. I understand that he's definitely the hardest of the 3 second bosses, so that's why I recommend doing him next, because, I mean, I've had to restart multiple speedruns due to dying on this guy. The goal is to get a no-death run, so, yeah. Also, plunging attack strat. I'm guessing not many people knew you could do that on him. And I will be taking advantage of a slight exploit in this video, so that will be in a second. Yeah, there are sometimes hiccups like that. So if you want to do a perfect speed run, I just restart there. However, if you do that, you'll probably get as many videos as me if you're trying to video your speed run. Also, if you noticed, I use roll a lot because it's actually faster than normal walk. For the record, back when this video was made, there was actually a glitch where this second gooey duck thing won't attack you. That glitch has been fixed, so yeah, if you already know how to handle those things by rolling though, it shouldn't slow you down any. So for this guy, I just summon on him because A, there's no way to solo the entire game, B, everyone can summon the fat yellow dude, and C, it will just speed up the fight in general. I actually don't think it's mathematically possible for the fat yellow guy to die due to the fact that he has so much health and he's actually resistant to magic. So yeah, he's definitely a very useful summon. So if you're getting a really good run, you should be, or I'd say a decent speed run, you should be under 4 minutes right now. For the video, of course, I'm a little over 4 minutes, but that's just because I showed my Bandicam folder at the very beginning. So now this is the glitch. This is the exploit. What you're going to want to do is roll off the edge right here. Now there's actually a glitch that if you do that, you will go back to this stage without even having to be on this stage. So the Great Prehistoric Crocodile is actually the other nerfed boss. It used to be that the samurai could accidentally damage you on him, and now he can no longer do that. So, yeah, this guy used to be a really big block for speedrunners. However, he isn't anymore. So, yeah, that's nice. Your goal is actually to beat these three under 6 minutes. If you can do that, you're good to an extent, because there is quite the last two bosses and that one mini boss actually do take quite some time to beat. So yeah, the rules for beating this guy are basically the same as normal. You just want to stick to his central area. Actually, I'm just coming up with things to say because I'm sure if you're interested in speedrunning this game, you've probably already beaten it. So yeah, no point in me talking really on that matter. It doesn't really matter which order you do these three. I've done the speedrun in all different orders, so you just have to do that little trick after the Wraith dude, and you'll make the best possible time. I think there may be a slight difference because you know all the in-between stages, but at the very least, it's not a big difference. This guy is an extremely stupid AI. All you have to do is walk up to him, block, attack. He's way dumber than the summons, actually. There, I'm at slightly less than optimal health, but it's okay. The fallen hero, I don't think I've ever been as mad at a scratch boss before as this guy, but in all seriousness, there are actually ways to kill him pretty quick. There's actually only like 2 super safe attack windows in the whole fight. You have to wait for those to come, but you can actually attack him. Like, you can attack the purple thing, and it will still damage him, so... That... Oh yeah, and you'll notice my health is back to full. So what I did was I pressed heal during the cutscene, and that actually healed me. Now, obviously, for speedrunning purposes, it would be best if you could skip the cutscene, but if you lose any health, I'd recommend trying to heal up during the cutscene. As for during the boss fight itself, I don't usually find it that useful to heal, because anyway, all of his attacks do 2 damage, so it doesn't make that much of a difference. In fact, healing is kind of an underpowered mechanic. Yeah, see, like right now, there's no point of me healing, because he can one-shot me whether I heal or not, so I'm just slowing myself down. As I said, healing isn't that useful during boss fights. It's actually really good if you're trying to survive in the middle of a level, but I'm guessing, since probably most of us here are experienced players at this game, we probably don't need that anymore. So yeah, healing is just something to do when the cutscenes are rolling. And I guess maybe when you're waiting for that lightning attack to come down from Singe, that can also be a good time. Okay, this is the first mistake I make in this speedrun. I eat one of those corrupted hearts. So this is the first thing that ensures that I will not get under 10 minutes, and I guess we'll have to wait for the second thing. So what I've learned is that you should roll sort of in a way that half of your role will be inside the Fallen Hero screen and the other half will be in the Corrupted Heart screen. I find that's the best way to make it work, because sometimes there's one just outside. That time there's only one. It's kind of weird. Okay, so what you're going to do here is summon the Eternal Night. If you're a hardcore soloist, I guess it's fine if you don't, but this really increases your chances. And it will also speed you up a lot. So, disclaimer here, he actually killed me quite a few times. I have actually beaten him first try before on some of my runs, however, this was not that run, and as you can see from my Bandicam folder, I've been spending way too much time on this, so if I ever go for a perfect speedrun, I may just restart if I get to a situation like this. However, I wasn't about to, especially because most of my run to this point was fairly good. And the other reason why I used this for the video was something kind of cool actually happens pretty soon. What I've noticed is it's actually best to approach him a little. That little goose poo attack that he does is really annoying sometimes. Especially on a slow computer, avoiding it can be a freaking nightmare. So, right, as you can tell, I'm at full health, so this is where you just wail on him, if you can. Especially if he's within killing range, just wail on him. Boom, dead. What happens here is actually kind of cool. We kill each other at the exact same time. And if this happens, Singe will actually come back to life and you two will duke it out to see who the true champion is. And as I said before, I died like 5 times prior to this with the assistance of the Eternal Night. And now it's kind of like the ultimate showdown. Me and we're both soloing each other. I thought that was kind of cool. Of course, it doesn't make for a perfect speed run, but I still thought I'd put it in the video. I think the real problem with soloing this guy, if you want to get the shortest possible time, is the second phase, because with the Eternal Night you can sometimes output enough damage to kill him before anything bad happens, and often, I don't know, between hard attacks, but I always feel like when you do it without the Eternal Night, clutch. I always feel like when you do it without the Eternal Night, you have to be a lot more careful, because sometimes the two of you put together can do enough damage to kill. Oh, by the way, actually, if the right RNG, if RNG is in your favor, the Eternal Night can actually solo Singe. I've seen it happen before. What happened was I was playing a hacked version, and on the hacked version, Singe can actually kill you so hard that you die, even though it automatically sets your health to full whenever it reaches 0. It's kind of funny. And however, Singe will still kill you hard enough that you will disappear. So therefore, you will be invisible and you can't control yourself anymore. And then the game, so it's pretty much game over there. But I had the Eternal Night summoned, and he was actually able to kill Singe on his own. Doesn't usually happen, though. I'm not saying just run into a corner and let your pal do all the work, because he's probably going to die. Since Singe can 2 to 3 shot him with the black fire attacks. So yeah, that's basically how I do my speed run. As you can see, this is not a complete. I didn't really make a working speed run this time, since there were tons of hiccups. But I still thought it was kind of a cool video. I really hope someone can beat the 10-minute time. I think 12 to 13 minutes may even be mathematically the best time anyone can get, because each boss, there's some times where it's just 100% not an attack window, and then you still have to roll through the areas and all that. So yeah, I really hope it's possible to do 10 minutes, but I'm not even sure. I may keep trying, but yeah, played this game way too many times, as stated like 5 times in a row. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you could put up with my extremely subpar narration, and I will send you a link to the game in the description below, even though you probably already know what it is, and probably came to this video because, you want to beat it quickly. Or maybe you just want to see someone beat it because you're one of those people. If you spoiled it for yourself, I guess it's not really my fault, because I put a spoiler warning in. So anyway, that's all I got today. See you later, I guess. Bye.